Now, climbing the Death Peak. One very inhospitable place. Yep. Trees. Hiding spots. From the horrifying wind. And actually when you look at how wind goes with the landscape, strong mountain ranges do funnel wind to go, and there's lots of monsters here. There are many monsters in here, but they are not particularly interesting kind of monstrosities. Well, magic rings are cool, are quite nice equipment. And Death Peak is quite maze-like structure, but well, as is quite common in Chrono Trigger, there's no actual random encounters, so you can in a sense relax and walk around all the structures to see how well you are going, and those kind of things, they're called crackers, written wrong. Well, they are not particularly, you could say, interesting kind of enemies, but I'm gonna still just gonna do my best to avoid them. But Death Peak itself is quite dangerous place. Oh, damn it. And even... yeah, well... Death Peak does have monstrosities and all that kind of things, but generally, as the basic difficulty was quite low, at least usually. Now, Death Peak, it might be considered as much as how the old man of the End of Time spoke, as a last actual location you are meant to go through the plot, resurrect Chrono, but otherwise the game is very much approaching its end game collectathon, which in Chrono Trigger was made a bit more complex than usual, mostly by it gives some insight about plot and all of that kind of locations. Let's just take a save first, because that thing over there is something very unique and it doesn't appear anywhere else except Death Peak and Black Omen as well. Damn, that place has a nasty name. It just sounds nasty. It sounds evil. Well, that place is evil. Last remnant of King Zero. Yeah, and it's a boss. Lavos spawn. And you do not want to attack its shell. It's gonna counterattack. And not only gonna counterattack, it's gonna counterattack hard. Yeah, critical hit to its ugly face. And something to tell you about how scary it is that, well, it's a Lavos spawn. Lavos is breeding. Most likely to throw out more of its disgusting hell spawn to the... oh damn, it can't be thrown. So yeah, one hit target moves are exactly what you want to use now. And the more powerful ones you must bring out, the better. Oh yeah, I think that's gonna sharpen Magus up. Yep, it did. But still, basic attacks to its ugly face. And its basic design is of course just the same as the fully grown Lavos, except, well, this one is small. Yeah, kill the head, kill the body. And gave up quite a big load of skill points, which actually in a sense are much more needed than the basic levels. Levels are good, but those techniques you get from higher are more important. Yeah, brave sword. Oh yeah, open the pathway. So just walk, not walking. Now, something should tell you about Magus's power level is that he more or less decimates, with its amount of magical attacks, he more or less decimates enemy groups all by himself. Others that just there to support him. Went out with a one big fell swoop. Not much need for considerations of anything. And still by beasts. Now, I'm still quite... It's strange that the world of the future is a destroyed hellscape with very little hope of any kind of left. But it's still strange that Lavos doesn't itself appear anywhere in this world. Its spawns appear at Death Peak, but otherwise... Of course, presence of Lavos' spawn is quite good indication that Lavos runs the place, or as much as it runs anything. But it still is quite strange. I'm trying to heal myself to full power. With all the use some of my healing items and crush a new spawn. Yeah, there it is. Still doing the same, following the basic tactics. As long as you don't let it counterattack with its shell, it's not too dangerous monster. But of course, if you have taken to yourself a strong tactic of blasting out all wall hitting attacks, you're gonna have a nasty surprise. He doesn't need to do many of those counter moves to absolutely devastate your mood. Yeah, throwing a cave woman to a monster's face. Well, it's enough to put a cave woman to sleep when it orders to. Nasty bastard. Uzi punch is quite good. Punch it to the face. Oh, damn it, now it's gonna counter. Well, but at least it worked. I waked everybody up, and now it's gonna do it again. Yep. Yep, it's looking bad. Well, looks better. And that looked bad. Oh, damn it. But not wasn't enough to confuse Robo, which is good. Because now it comes raw healing spell. And Group's ready and we're back to action again. One more filthy spawn of Lavos out of existence. Although at this far it has had hundreds of years time to spew out monstrous spawn out of this planet to anywhere. So it's kind of oh yeah, it was slippery, but not that slippery that it would have been actually mattered. And some dropping monster avoidings. Dropping monsters, yeah, but nothing too dangerous or difficult. Oh, and I'm right near the beginning. I had to do a big roundabout. Yeah. That is quite clear about what it refers to. What is about to be needs to be pushed. It's a shell. And what kind of things in here carry shells? Yep. You don't need to be a genius to guess what you are gonna be pushing. Just doing the saving, and according to Game Watch, it has taken about 12 hours, but I'm knowing exactly what to do, so it's not indication of how long this game actually is. Yeah, give me that elixir. Slash the face. Blast out the heal beam just to make sure. And I really hope it doesn't bring out the confusing attack, because that was led to quite bad prices. Oh yes, Savage Cap attack. Makes a bit faster to put this thing down. Oh, that move doesn't even have a name. But that was enough to put Oiler to sleep. That wasn't enough to put Magus confused either. Yeah, it went down and didn't drop its shell mostly because now I'm gonna push it. Yeah. Push it more and use it as a climbing tool. And grab a treasure chest. And there actually was no big boss at Death Peak, but what is in here? A lonely tree. Perhaps the pendant and Chrono trigger together can do something unexpected. And it hatched. an eclipse. And this beautiful haunting music. And we are in time freeze. We are in past of our past and in moment of frozen in time. And with this, that what we thought had happened happens. Yet nothing. Yep. Magus is focused. So we did not rescue Chrono. We took him out from time to this moment. So that means Chrono must be very confused. He's attacking a giant monster and suddenly a person that he was fighting against, one of many, suddenly is there as well and looking worried. And his friend, there's also his friends who are very worried. The whole group has been assembled, including Chrono. So, now I have lots of objectives to go and search into. And I think, well, I don't know which one of them I'm going to start with, but it's a matter of next time. See ya!